What's up, lovelies? Welcome to Liza's Love Tarot. I'm an energy reader. I use tarot and astrology to read the energies, not to be confused with a tarot reader or an astrologist. Devil's in the details, we won't get into it. But today I am here with a moon forecast reading for Friday, Saturday, and I lied, not Friday. For Saturday, Sunday, and for Saturday and Sunday. Fuck. The moon will be in Aries, and we're going to read like the energies, what's up that day, what we can expect. Aries, when the moon is in Aries, our sense of self is amplified. Now, quantum physics, or if you've been following, I did quite a bit of introduction on why moon energies are so important in the previous video of Pisces moon, the moon in Pisces for November. But as far as November energies with Aries, the moon traveling into Aries, this is what we can expect and what we should be on the lookout for. Before I jump into that, I want to double check and see how many times the moon goes into Aries this month. Actually, it stops at Pisces. It's in Pisces twice this month, but not Aries. So this is a nice reminder that when we have an opportunity to do moon work or to work on ourselves, the things that we cannot see, which is everything, right? Practicality is all the shit we can see. Everything else is stuff we can't see. It's dictated by the moon. All the unseen stuff. The stuff that you know, the stuff that you think, the stuff that you feel. It does not matter if you can't fucking see it. Your soul integrating between your bodies, reality jumping, all that shit's dictated by the moon. So I like to look and utilize and know what senses are amplified so that I can use those senses specifically to really glean what's going on in this hidden world, on this field, this quantum field that we can't quite see, but we can feel and or hear, depends on what your psychic abilities are, right? So in Aries, our sense of self is heightened. It's a great time to do self-work. It's a great time to look in the mirror, to be like, who the fuck am I? And figure all that shit out. But with this cycle, this happens on the day that I'm saying a massive kind of event is happening where something is being unleashed. I feel like, if I were to tell you a story, right, and the magnitude of what this looks like, imagine we're in an alternative world, and there are all these souls, and these souls are attached to these physical people, but there is a dimensional plane between them, right? Like a veil, and they can't quite cross over. And so while your soul yearns for you and you yearn for your soul, you're like, I miss home. Where's the home? And home is where the soul is, right? Your soul's like, home is where my divine creation is. This person that I've been watching over, shielding, just, I'm trying to get closer and closer to them, integrate into them. This is the time where the souls are fucking unleashed, okay? A lot of souls are kept at bay when it comes to people. People repress things all the time. And if you repress your feelings, if you repress your desires, if you repress wishes, dreams, all that kind of stuff, you're just pushing your soul away from you. And the soul used to have a lot of constraints of what it could do, especially when it came to free will over the body, how much it could integrate itself in the body and just do what it wanted to do. And when people drink, when they do stuff recreationally, when they look for escapism, their souls, tiptoe in and start getting, doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Now, the problem with repression is it doesn't give your soul the lessons that it needs to know what it means to be human, right? Humans are both nature, and they're also societal beings, right? Two different things. Nature says that sex is glorious. Fuck anything and everything that you get that wants, that you want to fuck. Society says consent is important. Just because your energies match up and your energies are like, yeah, let's bump fucking uglies, doesn't mean that this person wants to. Perhaps they have constraints against them that make them say no, and you're supposed to respect that no, correct? Your soul is here. Okay, you know how people talk about, demons, I've been plagued by demons, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bitch, it's you. It's you not teaching your soul how society works. And we don't teach our soul how society works by judging it. Think about children. You don't teach children. Children are great examples of pure souls, right? You don't teach them how society works by judging things that they do. They've never fucking been here before. It's ridiculous. You see parents do it all the time. Oh my God, what are you, an idiot? You don't know how to do this? It's like, no, bitch, I've never been here before. What do you mean I don't know how to do this, right? So the same thing with your soul. You don't judge them. That's why they say, the inner child, all of that. There is a level of discipline that has to happen because practicality and the earth requires some levels of discipline, right? Like you do have to learn how to restrain yourself. You do have to learn how to behave with others and how to socialize. You do have to learn the difference between lying to get what you want and being transparent, and or and the other person, it just aligning, different things like that. Okay, there are plenty of ways to satisfy this soul energy. Why am I just using my hands? But there are plenty of ways to satisfy your soul's energy and society. And your ego is really obsessed. Wow, they look like worms, but ego is really obsessed with society, and it's like, we got to do things the right way. And your soul's like, bitch, what? What? Can't we just take the pie? No, we got to pay for it. Take it. No, like it's a whole thing, right? Then your ego wants to feel totally great because it's triumphed over the self, the soul, so to speak. And like, look at me, I can get anything in this world, I'm so disciplined. Those people who are like, it's a mindset, you have to sacrifice everything that you have in life to get what you need. And they're like, even the Buddhists knew this. And it's like, no, they practice no attachment to outcomes, not no attachment to people. It's just no attachment to the outcomes of what happens with these people. It's a fundamental comprehension issue at this point. You're not supposed to not care about anything or anyone except for your personal goals. That makes a narcissist. You do care. You care about people. You care about situations. You just don't hold expectations for the outcome. If you're in love with someone, stop holding expectations. We'll die old together. Bitch, how do you know? Now you're holding this person to dying old with you? What if you turn into an absolute fucking ogre as a personality? Like, what if you just devolve into just being a troll who lives under a bridge? Is that person still supposed to die with you? Like, no. Maybe you need to go fix your troll-ass attitude first, right? Like, we shouldn't hold people to things like that because we don't know. We don't know what's in store. Maybe that person turns into a troll. Do you want to die with that troll-ass person under a bridge? No. You want to be able to go fly, go free, What if you get an opportunity to travel the world and to, like, live out your heart's content, and that person is like, I don't like travel. Are you just going to say no and close the door because, well, I'm supposed to die with them? I guess so, and then you die right then and there. And you stay in your little house, it's your little coffin. All your dreams are dead. You try to reinvent them one way or another, here or there, but it never turns out, never goes into fruition because you actually chose some outcome with someone over what's in front of you, right? So anyways, that being said, Aries is going to be front and center come Saturday and Sunday. And Saturday is important. It's Saturn's day, literally, which is a day of wisdom, but also, remember, Saturn also rules Aquarius, which, I like to think of it as Saturn and Uranus's day, where you have wisdom, but wisdom also mixed in with a bit of future. And in the future is where we hold fear of outcomes, right? So everything that I just said is super fucking important because your sense of self is going to be highlighted. And during a day, right? During a day where wisdom and the future are heavily in our practicality, the energies of time and mental anguish, okay? I say mental anguish because the future is something that you have not experienced. You don't know how it feels, but you put feelings to concepts, which causes you mental anguish. It's not a real feeling. You're not actually predicting terrible things in the future. You're just like, retroactively putting on like these beer goggles or these VR goggles and living out horrible futures that you don't want to happen, that you dread, and being like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't do that thing. Like, that's mental anguish. It's not true anguish. Anguish breaks your bones. Mental anguish makes you wish that someone would come through, break your fucking bones, so at least then it's over with, right? It's two totally different things. Saturday are heavy days where that can happen, which is why a lot of people, you should get out on Saturdays. Go into nature. Let go of your concepts of the future and ground yourself into the present. And then you hold on to wisdom, and you can apply wisdom to community efforts or efforts with other people in your general community, whether that's your home, bigger community, globally. You can apply those wisdoms to those spaces and impact the future instead of trying to manipulate the future, okay? So with all of this energy happening, this is going to come through, and you're going to see this most represented in the sense of self, who you are as a person. So if you're highly focused on Saturday and Sunday on other people, you're probably avoiding yourself. If you're overly critical about yourself, then it's because there's already a heightened sense of self. So you need to be aware of that so that you're not nitpicking yourself, because that's going to cause 1,000%. Either one of those options will cause the Ten of Swords like immediately. And this is the kind of energy that kills manifestation right off the bat. So Saturday and Sunday are right for manifestation, like days in which you just murder your fucking manifestation. And that's the last thing you want to do on a day that has energy where it's like the soul's coming home to roost. You don't like that. That's going to feel, you're going to feel so much. You're going to feel so much about yourself. So much, like it's almost like, it's like if someone holds up a mirror to you, okay? If you aren't aware that you will be focused on yourself when that mirror is held up and you're trying to think of other people, you're going to be disappointed. Boom. If you're hyper aware that when the mirror is held up, you're going to see yourself, you're going to start looking for flaws because, oh, I want to fix myself. I want to fix, right? So I'm here to tell you, don't do either one of those things. Look at yourself and feel gratitude. Gratitude. Look at your eyes and feel gratitude that you have both of them to see out of. To see this beautiful world. Go outside. Go outside and sense yourself with nature. See how you and nature are aligned in one. See yourself and other things around you. Stop looking for yourself in yourself and stop looking for other people in yourself. Instead, see yourself in others, okay? See yourself in something. Don't see others in yourself. See yourself in others. It's a far better, there's a nuance there, but it's a great way to go about it. So this is the general energy that's saying that this energy is around, okay? This is a trap. So let's keep that in mind. I'll probably pull it out here and every once in a while. Wow, 8 of Cups in reverse. I really highly recommend that you watch the Pisces moon forecast because this came up in that reading as well. But what I want to say about this really quick is this is the underlying energy of having walked away from something. Let's see what somebody is walking away from. Wow, are all these cards reversed now? Okay, just checking. We have the Four of Pentacles, stability. Somebody really, okay, if this is upright, I'd be like, oh, they're walking away from it. They don't want this anymore. They're holding on. They're holding on for dear life. Somebody, okay? Holding on for dear life to scarcity, to what little sense of self that they have. If this is you, stop doing it. It could be your person though, okay? This could be your person. Now, I read for divine masculine, divine feminine, but also on the flip side, shadow feminine, shadow masculine, okay? But specifically right here, we're going to talk about divine feminine because we're talking about the moon. She's good. And we're going to talk about shadow masculine because she's bound to bring up insecurities in the masculine aura, okay? And with that being said, everybody has masculine energy in them. Your counterpart person, if you are in divine feminine energy, they're in masculine energy. And they may be radiating shadow energy or divine, we'll see. But you also have this in you, just to differing degrees. So make sure you take this as it resonates. But somebody is holding on to a very lack mentality here. And the cure to it is the Mother of Cups, self-love, like true love. This is a swan who's actually willing to give love, okay? There's a reason why the King of Cups, that swan, he's ready to fuck people up every goddamn day of the week. He's like, get some, right? And the reason why he's like that is because he's protecting this. He's protecting this pure fucking love. Let's see what's under that. Ooh, yeah, see, this is a misconnection. He's protecting her from this, from a bad connection, from people who aren't going to fill up her cup, but who want to take. So let's go ahead and look real quick. I'm just going to put them all out. Ooh, we got the moon showing up in her own reading. Ooh, we got divine masculine, but he's not showing up. Ooh, man. These cards are killing me, bruh. These energies. Okay. So right off the bat, the energy around this Aries moon on Saturday and Sunday is massive fucking secrets. Massive fucking secrets coming to light. Massive secrecy. Something hidden is coming through. Now, that doesn't, I should say this, there's no sun card, so I don't know if it's going to be illuminated, but you're definitely going to, like pay attention on Saturday and Sunday. You're going to start feeling like there's somebody's just not saying something. What is going on? I'm going to clarify this a little bit, but let's move into the energy surrounding your connection. This is a dark magician. This is somebody who likes to pretend like they've got power, but they don't. That's why I feel like this is something you can't see. Someone may be using okay, look. If you have a lot of self-worth issues coming up at this time and they're all attached to a specific person, it's not about you. It's not about you. This person has been sending you that. Whether it's their self-worth and it's just being reflected off of you and you've been internalizing it, that happens. Oftentimes you'll be surprised. Most people don't do shit maliciously. Most people do shit with intention. It's just they don't communicate what that intention is. You start internalizing things because you don't want to clarify because you're scared. All of this is scared energy up here. Just scared and in the dark. And when you don't communicate and clarify and all that kind of stuff, then, you start telling yourself stories and all the stories don't make any sense. You end up here in discord, but that's coming to an end because this is the energy of the soul. 5 of Wands. It's tired of it. It's tired of being discontent. It's tired of the back and forth. It's tired of the stagnant, stalemate, impasse, all of this. Whatever the secret is, it's tired. Let's look, and this is in conjunction to this. This is the Father of Pentacles. This secret specifically has been causing, I want to say, financial stress. Now, financial can be like money, but it can also represent love, right? But whatever it is, it really disrupted this person's practicality. Like it's interrupting in their physical world in massive fucking ways, this secret. And let's see, this is tied to this is the possible outcome. And this is somebody coming forward, but it's tied to this like dark magician. It's tied to somebody who has all the tools at their disposal, but they're using them improperly. And so they're not able to actually manifest what it is that they want to come in. So this to me signifies that somebody needs to go in and look at themselves. Like, what are you hiding from yourself? Or what are they hiding from themselves, right? I don't feel like this is feminine, divine feminine energy. It feels very like disempowering, if I'm going to be totally honest. And this is some underlying energy here. Oh, actually I took this off the top of the deck. This is the underlying energy here. So I'm going to read it on as this. I feel like this is the underlying energy of somebody not wanting to, somebody holding on to whatever kind of fuck shit that they've got going on. Because that happens too, right? When everything starts falling down around you, you try to stabilize it. And that's what's going on. Somebody's trying to stabilize something on their end, but the universe said time's up. This is another card that came up in the Pisces one too. Time's up. Time's up. It's the Beauty and the Beast. Like you were put out this and that. No, time's up. Time's up. This is somebody who is not, and this is 5 and 5 here. But this is not only somebody who is put out, but this is somebody who is put out. And now, unfortunately, when there's a homeless population, it happens all the time around where it used to happen a lot where I live now. But anytime there were tent cities would come up, I guess people start complaining or something like that. I don't know, because I never see them, and I'm just like, just let those people live in tents. Like it's land. Like, people are like, oh, it doesn't look good, and it's like it's off the freeway. Like, what do you mean it doesn't look good? Like, where are you going? Like, it's not like they're popping tents, in the middle of the rose garden. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean like they're popping tents in the middle of the fucking central, like in the park. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. If it's on a soccer field, or if it's on, the tennis courts or something, that could be a little disruptive. Like, can you please not pop a tent where I'm trying to conduct other activities, but off somewhere in the wilderness on the side of the fucking roads where nobody ever walks or goes? What is the problem there? So, but the law enforcement comes in and they remove them. They remove them. It's like, not only were they put out, they have no home, but now they're being removed. Where are they going? Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to clarify just a little bit. I'm going to do 3 cards just to clarify the general reading, and we're going to keep moving on. But, yeah, I feel like with, I don't want to give you readings that don't tell you about what's coming up and stuff like that. Like, this obviously isn't super cheery. It's not like, oh, yourself, you can really regenerate yourself. And, if you just put some cucumbers on your eyes, you'll be great. You'll feel great and all that. My message clearly isn't all of that. Ooh, wow, fuck. Okay. To finish up that point, I'd rather give you the truth so that you're armed and prepared, and then you can go out into the future with that truth. If you know what ugly is coming up, right? Like, you're going to feel this energy. Even if it's not you, you're going to feel this because you're tied to the person, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have clicked on this reading. You wouldn't be hearing me. But you're feeling this in your general auric field. If it's not you, it's them. And that way you know that this person has been reflecting all of this energy onto you. It's not you, though. But here we go. Here's the fucking Chariot card. I'm sorry, I just got to jump into this. But this is a Chariot. Look, not only run by a tiger, but also a fox. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's fucking insane. So there's a fox and there's a tiger on here. And look, a little heart up there and this little nosy bitch with this fucking... I'm sorry. But anyways, my point is, though, is that this energy, this like fast pace coming in energy, normally the Chariot is represented by the moon, by Cancer, lots of water energy, like movement coming in through the forces and stuff like that. This is a force that's coming in and it's clearing some shit out. Let's see what, though. Let's see what. Ooh, the 9 of Cups. One more. The Hangman. Wow. Okay. Finally, I'm feeling like I'm getting divine feminine in this reading. This is you. This is you. Moving on with grace. There's a fox here. Foxes are clever. They oftentimes get the bad rap of being deceptive. And it's like, are they deceptive or are they clever? Next to the fucking tiger, it's clever. Next to a rat, you could call it deceptive. But this is next to a tiger. It's on the Chariot card. It's pulling the priestess and all of that. Divine intuition. Look at the eyes everywhere. Granted, there's this little crockety man over there snooping and shit like that. You know, men be gossiping. But nonetheless, it's pulling intuition. Which means that this is a clever energy and it's also courageous. It's also divine. Tigers are high priestesses in themselves. Okay, let me tell you. I got another card somewhere where I wish I could show you, but I'm not going to go through all that. But my point is that this is you. Moving forward, not this energy down here. You are moving forward. You've got self-esteem. You are watering your own garden. And not only that, but you take the time out to rest and to reflect. That's beautiful. I think that's all that I need to tell you about this Aries moon. This is what you need to do. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. And you will be in this energy up here. You see how colorful this is? This is the energies that are happening around you, which tells me an awful lot that it's the masculine, right? You know, sometimes I read this and sometimes it's like this is the energies, but it's happening to the feminine. Sometimes it's like this is the energies around. Pay attention. And so that I like to clarify. I like to clarify it because then that helps us understand. Is this you? Is this us? I don't think so. I'm in divine feminine energy. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I'm like, that ain't me. That ain't me. Like this. Nah. I don't be you. I don't be fucking. Like, what the fuck? If I can manifest some shit for myself and manifest a great life, why would I spend my time manifesting fuck shit? You know, I'm just gonna manifest myself, because if I follow myself, right, all of the things that I set for myself, I'm gonna find myself at the end of the day. Look at that. Just gave you a nugget of gold. If you're gonna manifest something, stop manifesting money, stop manifesting dick, stop manifesting all sorts of shit, and manifest yourself. All that other stuff will fall into line, because you know who knows what you like? You. You know who doesn't know what you like? Some random fucking men that you had to like write down a whole fucking checklist for. That maybe 3 days from now, you don't even like half the shit on that checklist. You know what I'm saying? Manifest yourself. The you who knows how to get what she wants. Boom. But look at this Hangman energy. This is you taking the time out to reflect, not afraid of what you see, what you hear, taking it all into consideration. Eyes wide shut, but also wide open. Look at this. This is heart. This is also solar, a little bit of sacral. Get it, bit. Get it. Anyways, that is your reading for Aries, the moon in Aries. I'm so sorry for coughing at you guys like that on camera. My throat is so dry. But that is your reading. Like, share, subscribe, share it to a baddie who needs it, and I will talk to y'all later. GT Vibes, stop for now. Bye.